Hi, welcome to my journey. This is Miss Carr, and I am inviting you to learn with me. Are you ready? Let's go! Hello! Today we will answer some word problems to apply our skills and knowledge about subtracting fractions in real life scenarios. Okay? Steve went to the track and walked 3 and 1/4 miles. John went with him and walked 2 and 3/4 miles. How many more miles did Steve walk than John? Alright, so hanapin lang natin kung gaano karami yung nilakad ni Steve kesa kay John. Okay? So, keyword dyan is yung how many more miles. Alright? So, the operation is subtraction. Alright, so we have here 3 and 1/4 minus 2 and 3/4. Okay, yung nilakad ni Steve, tsaka yung nilakad ni John. Alright, so if we will just draw it, so ganito yung magiging itsura. Okay, so i-draw natin yung 3 and 1/4. So meron tatlong buo and 1/4. Okay, and then babawasan natin yung nilakad ni John na 2 and 3/4. So dalawang buo, so tinanggal natin yung dalawang buo, and then tatanggalin natin yung 3/4. So yung tatlong shaded part dun sa isang buo. Okay? So, basically, may natira na lang isang 1/4 at isang 1/4. So, pag pinagsama mo yan, ang basa lang is 1/2. Okay? So, 1/2 yung lamang nung nilakad ni Steve kay John. So, kung isosolve mo siya in this way, so yung mixed fraction, gawin mo muna siyang improper fraction. So, from our previous video, natutunan natin kung paano mag-convert from mixed fraction to improper. Ang gagawin lang is just multiply the denominator and the whole number. So, 3 times 4, and then, add mo yung numerator. Okay? So, 3 times 4, that is 12, plus 1, that's 13. So, ang equivalent nito ay 13/4. This one, 4 times 2, that is 8, plus 3, that is 11. So, ang equivalent ng mixed fraction na to ay 11/4. Now, since same naman sila ng denominator, we can now subtract their shaded part. Okay? So, 13 minus 11, that is 2. So, the answer is 2/4, or to simplify it, that is 1/2. Okay? Same lang din nung sagot natin kanina dito. Alright? A book has 12 chapters of equal length. Claire has read 6 chapters. What fraction of the book does Claire have left to read? Okay, so tinatanong lang is kung ilan na lang yung natitirang pages or chapters na babasahin ni Claire. Okay, so yung keyword natin is left. Okay, so the operation is subtraction. So, 6 out of 12 na lang. Kasi yung kabuang chapters is 12 and nabasa niya na is 6 chapters. Okay? So, to simplify it, this is 1/2. So, 1/2 na yung nabasa niya. So, ibig sabihin, 1/2 na lang din yung natitirang chapter na babasahin niya. Okay? Ruru needs to walk 6/10 to school. He has already walked 4/10. How much farther does Ruru need to walk? Okay, so hinahanap lang is kung ilan pa daw yung kilometer na kailangang lakarin ni Ruru papuntang ng school. Okay? So, yung total na kilometer is 6/10 at nalakad niya na yung 4/10. Okay? So, the keyword farther, it means the operation that we will use is subtraction. Okay? So, 6/10 minus 4/10. Since parehas naman silang denominator, same sila ng parts, so i-minus mo na lang yung shaded parts. 6 minus 4, that is 2. So, the answer is 2/10. Or to simplify is 1/5. Okay? So, kung gagamit tayo ng drawing, it will be like this. So, ito yung 10 parts. So, itong shaded na to, ito yung 6 shaded. So, ang tawag dito is 6/10. Now, babawasan ng 4 shaded parts. So, babawasan natin yung 4 na to, and then matitira ito na lang. So, the answer is 2/10. Okay? So, kung isi-simplify natin at ginawa natin 5 parts lang, and isa lang yung shaded part. So, makikita mo na same lang din sila. Kaya, nung sinimplify mo yung 2/10, ang sagot din is 1/5. Okay? So, ito na yung equivalent fraction na pinakamababa. Lyra had 7 over 8 of a packet of cookies. After she ate some cookies, 3 over 8 of a packet remained. What fraction of the packet of cookies did Lyra eat? Okay, so ang hahanapin natin is yung fraction na nakain ni Lyra. Okay? So, yung original fraction ng cookies is 7 over 8. At nung pagkatapos na kumain, ang natira na lang ay 3 over 8. Okay? So, the keyword there is remained. So, ang operation natin is subtraction. Alright? So, we have 7 over 8 minus 3 over 8. And then, just minus the numerator kasi same naman sila ng parts. So, the answer is 4 over 8 or 1 half. Okay? So, kung titingnan natin sa drawing, ito yung 7 over 8. Okay? So, 7 shaded parts, 7 shaded siya, and then 8 parts in total. Okay? So, kung ibabawas natin yung 3, 8, so, ibig sabihin, ito yung natira, diba? So, ito yung kinain ni Lyra. Alright? So, 4 over 8. So, kung kukunin mo yung equivalent fractions niya, ito lang yung same na itsura. Tama? Ito yung shaded part, ito rin shaded part. So, ang basa dito is 1 half. Kaya, when you simplify 4 over 8, that is 1 half. Kasi same lang naman sila ng itsura. Okay? Gianpaolo cut an apple pie into 8 slices. He served 5 slices to his children and 1 slice to his wife. What fractional part of the apple pie did Gianpaolo serve? Okay, so ang hanapin daw natin is yung fraction na na-serve ni Gianpaolo sa mga anak niya at saka sa wife niya. Okay? So, yung total ng slices is 8 and yung binigay niya sa children is 5. So, the fraction is 5 over 8. Okay? Dun sa wife niya is isa, so the fraction is 1 over 8. Alright? So, the total fraction na sinerve ni Gianpaolo is 6 over 8, or to simplify, that is 3/4. A 3 1/4 foot long piece of wood is needed to replace a window sill. If this amount is cut from a piece of wood 7 and 7 over 8 feet long, how much remains? Okay, so ang hinahanap natin is yung natira. Okay? Nung kinat natin yung 3 and 1/4 foot ng wood mula dun sa piece ng wood na 7 and 7/8 feet long. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin is subtraction. So, 7 and 7/8 minus 3 and 1/4. So, to do this, we need first to convert them into improper fraction. So, 7 and 7/8 is 63 over 8. And yung 3 and 1/4, that is 13 over 4. So, these fractions are dissimilar fraction. So, gawin natin, hanap muna tayo ng equivalent fraction nila na yung denominator is the same. So, again, get the LCD. So, yung multiple ng 8 saka 4, or LCM ng 8 saka 4 is 8. Okay? So, yan yung bago nilang denominator. Then, divide it to their old denominator and then plus dun sa numerator. Or, I'm sorry, multiply. 8 divided by 8, that is 1 times 63, that is 63. Alright? So, walang nagbago. Kasi same pa rin din naman yung denominator. This one, 8 divided by 4, that is 2 times 13, that is 26. So, that is the equivalent fraction of 13 over 4. Okay? So, now that they have the same denominator, i-minus na natin yung shaded part. So, that is 37 over 8 or 4 and 3/8. Alright? So, yan na lang yung natira dun sa piece of wood nung tinanggal yung 3 and 1/4. Okay? Once upon a time, a shepherd had some sheep. One night, a crowd of wolves caught and killed 1/10. A week later, the shepherd sold 3/10 of the original amount. What fraction of sheep did the shepherd still have? Okay, so ang hanapin natin is yung fraction na natira na sheep. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin, yung 1/10, tsaka yung 3/10, ipagsasamahin muna natin. Okay? So, yung fraction na nawala dun sa shepherd, or yung nawalang sheep dun sa shepherd, is 4/10. Alright? So, since yung whole part is 10, at nawala na yung 4, so ibig sabihin, 6/10 na lang yung natira. Alright? So, kung titingnan mo yung drawing, so ito yung kabuuan. So, merong 10 parts kasi 10 yung denominator. Yung una, yung 1/10, ito yung namatay dahil sa wolves. Okay? And then yung 3/10, ito yung binenta ni Shepherd. So, in short, ito na lang yung natira. And that is 6/10, or to simplify, that is 3/5. Okay? So, that is the fraction nung natira na lang. Francis' spell casting class lasts for 7/8 for an hour each day. Today, he has been in the class for 2/5 of an hour so far. How much more time is left in the class? Okay, so ang hanapin natin is kung ilan na lang yung natitira dun sa spell casting class ni Francis. Okay? Sabi dyan, yung tinatagal daw ng class na yun is 7/8 for an hour each day. And nandun na siya, 2/5 of an hour so far. Okay? So, ilan na lang yung natitira. So, we need to subtract. So, we have 7/8 minus 2/5. And this is the similar fraction. So, kunin natin yung LCD, and that is 40. So, 40 divided by 8, that's 5 times 7, that is 35. 40 divided by 5, that is 8 times 2, that's 16. So, these are the equivalent fractions of 7/8 and 2/5. So, same na sila ng denominator. So, we can just minus their denominator, and that is 19/40. So, this is the fraction nung natitira na lang oras ni Francis dun sa spellcasting class niya. Okay? Carl has 3/4 yard of material. He uses 1/2 to cover a chair. How much yard is he left with? Okay, so hanapin natin yung natira. Okay, yung natira after niyang gamitin yung 1/2 para i-cover sa chair kung meron siyang original na 3/4 yard. Okay, so we will use subtraction. 3/4 minus 1/2. So these are the similar fraction. So we need to get their equivalent fraction, and the equivalent fraction of 1/2 is 2/4. So, yung 3/4, hindi na natin binago kasi same naman na sila ng denominator. Okay? So, let's just minus their numerator. So, 3 minus 2, that is 1. So, the answer is 1/4. So, yan na lang yung natirang yard after niya magamit yung 1/2 sa pag-cover ng chair. Now, if we will use the illustration, so this is the 3/4. Kung babawasan natin yung 2/4, dalawang shades, so ito na lang yung natira. Okay? Pamela has 1 candy bar. She gives 5/12 to Micah. How much of the candy bar does Pamela have left? Okay, so titingnan natin kung ilan na daw yung natira dun sa candy bar kung nagbigay siya ng 5/12 kay Micah. So, we will use subtraction. So, 1, yung isang candy bar, minus 5/12. So, if we will do that, yung 1, gagawin natin fraction, that is 1/1. Kapag ang whole number ginawang fraction, laging 1 yung denominator. Okay? So, let's minus them. Since hindi sila same ng denominator, so hanap ka na equivalent fraction na same sila na denominator. So, si 1/1, magiging 12/12, and then si 5/12, same lang siya. Okay? And then, minus nyo yung shaded part, so 12 minus 5, that is 7. So, the fraction na natira na lang is 7/12. Okay? So, kung gagamit yung illustration, ganito lang siya. So, since 12 yung denominator, sa isang buo, ibig sabihin, hatiin natin sa 12 parts. And, babawasan natin ng 5 shaded parts. Okay? So, yung natitira na lang dito ay 7. So, you call that 7/12. Okay? Practice time. So guys, I want you to answer all the word problems na sinagutan natin kanina, and I want you to do this on your own, okay? This is for you to practice kung may natutunan kayo or medyo nahihirapan pa kayo sa pag-subtract ng fractions. If that's the case, I would suggest na panoorin nyo ulit yung previous video tungkol doon sa pag-subtract ng fraction, lalo na yung ibig sabihin ng equivalent fractions kasi ginagamit natin yan dun sa pagpuminus at pag-add ng fraction. Okay? Para mas ma-appreciate nyo din bakit kailangan i-divide, bakit kailangan kunin si LCD, at something like that. Okay?